welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be live swatching KBShimmer's Winter 2020 collection, Love at Frost Sight. Before we get into the swatches, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on any live swatching videos. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'm really active there. I'll put my handle here and in the description box. So I hope y'all are buckled up because this is an awesome collection. So this collection launches on Wednesday, November 25th at 10 a.m. Mark it in your calendars, people. You're also going to want to mark down that they are having a Black Friday Cyber Monday deal that starts on November 25th. You can enjoy 15% off your entire order up until Monday, November 30th. All right, I know you are so ready to see these 10 beautiful polishes, so let's get into the swatches. First up, we have Soul Amazing, which is described as a clear base with shifting red, orange, gold, green, and at extreme angles, aqua flakes. This topper is best worn over darker colors, but will add a pop to any manicure. So this polish is inspired by the radiance of sunlight and the prisms it creates. So in winter, you get to see these gorgeous rainbows sparkle over the winter snow. Check out this brush. If you didn't know, I am an absolute fan of KBShimmer's brush. It's wide, it's flat, it's got a rounded tip so you can easily get close to your cuticle. If you love wide brushes, you're gonna love this one. So here on this first coat, you can see lots of flakies were distributed very easily. I decided to go in with a second coat just to see how it looks, and I really like how it turned out. Lots of flakies on there, but you can still see that gorgeous base color, which I'll be sharing with you later on the video. It's a navy blue, part of this collection as well. Outdoors, check out this shift. Oh yeah, orange, gold, red, aqua, green, all the colors of the rainbow. Pictured are two coats of Soul Amazing over Stream On, Stream Away with a glossy top coat. Next, we have Sit Back and Relax. Sit Back and Relax is described as a deep red, wine-colored, linear, holographic polish. Because it's a hollow, of course, it's going to be most beautiful in bright lighting, but indoors you can still see that gorgeous cranberry base. This shade is inspired by returning home after a long day and unwinding with a glass of wine. So inside, under my studio lighting, already you can see that vibrant linear holographic, and we're not even in the sun yet. I was really excited to get out the brush on this one and see that it was quite opaque. And here's the proof. Oh yeah, that's right. For me, this was a one coater. If you've got longer nails, you might need two coats, but if your nails are pretty short like mine, then one coat will probably be enough. Is this not the perfect fall shade? I know this is part of the winter collection, and of course I'm going to wear it into winter, but I am wearing this at Thanksgiving. I've already decided. Pictured is one coat of Sit Back and Relax with a glossy top coat. Next, we have Baking Spirits Bright. Baking Spirits Bright is described as a frosting white curly nail polish loaded with nonpareil like glitters in red and green. This polish was inspired by delicious iced holiday cookies decorated with holiday sprinkles. When I looked at this polish, I instantly felt so nostalgic about frosting sugar cookies with my mom and my sister as a little girl. So thank you, KBShimmer, for bringing back that happy memory. So on the first coat here, I was pretty impressed with the opacity. I kind of have grown to expect white curlies to be 3-coaters, but this one I could tell from the first coat was only going to be a 2-coater. So outdoors it looks just stunning. Such a fun, joyful polish. And despite the glitters in this one, it really wasn't too difficult to remove. Pictured are two coats of Baking Spirits Bright with a glossy top coat. Next we have one that was almost my favorite. It's Shimashit, which is described as a pale golden base that shows off hues of peach, orange, and copper as the shimmering multi-chrome shade flickers through flame-like hues. In bright light, you'll also see vibrant linear holographic sparkle. So this one is inspired by the story of Hanukkah and the flickering candles and oil that burned for 8 nights. I really love that KBShimmer had a Hanukkah polish in their collection. I feel like not enough brands do that, and it made me happy. Check out those orange peach shimmers. Beautiful. So here you can see on the first coat, it's quite light in color. Very soft and appropriate for winter. And on the second coat, I get great opacity, so I leave it at 2 coats. Check out that linear sparkle outside and that gold orange shift. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I love it. Pictured are 2 coats of Shimashit with a glossy top coat. Next we have Barely Awake, which is described as a blackened cerise thermal polish. When it's cold, it's like a black cherry base with pink, orange, and indigo flakes, and then when you heat it up, it becomes a flaky, bold, pink-leaning ruby, or fuchsia. So this polish is inspired by the ever-difficult transition of daylight savings time in autumn and the constant craving many of us feel for more sleep in the wintertime. Check out those gorgeous pink indigo flakies. I really liked this combination of colors. Here you can see on the first coat, it's quite opaque at 1 coat. I was really pleasantly surprised. It is a thermal, so it dries down matte. You'll definitely want a glossy top coat with this one, or a matte top coat. But I felt comfortable leaving this one at 2 coats. Here you can see it transition, and my oh my, check out that fuchsia, that hot pink. Yes, and it transitioned very easily. To get it to transition for all my other shots, I didn't have to put it underwater. I just went outside and then came back in. Pictured are 2 coats of Barely Awake, cold, 2 coats of Barely Awake, warm, and 2 coats of Barely Awake with a little bit of both and a glossy top coat. Next we have Stream On, Stream Away, which is described as a deepened navy blue cream. This cool toned hue covers perfectly in 2 coats. I agree with that. KB recommends doing this as a base for any of their glitter, magnetic, or flaky toppers. So this is the polish I was wearing underneath Soul Amazing, and I'm also wearing it underneath the magnetic polish towards the end of the collection. So at first I was really confused about the name of this polish because I was thinking stream like a river or a creek, but when I read the description, it all came together. It's inspired by the streaming services we use so much in wintertime. Hello! That cracked me up. So you can see this navy is so dark, it is almost a black, but it's not. It's a sophisticated, classy, timeless navy. Pictured are 2 coats of Stream On, Stream Away. Next up we have How's It Growing, which is described as an emerald green jelly base accented by holographic microflakes that sparkle in bright light. In lower lighting, color shifting flakes show off hues of orange, gold, lime, and Kelly green. So this one's kind of a nod to plant lovers and the indoor plant craze that's going on right now. I personally tried getting into it, but I don't have a green thumb. I'm just going to stick to succulents. Here on the brush, you can see all those gorgeous gold and green flakies. My friend Whitney on Instagram, she's Detailed Digits, said this color really reminds her of the Emerald City in Wizard of Oz, and I love that description. You can see it goes on very smooth and evenly on the first coat, and surprised me that it was a 2-coater. A lot of times I have to do 3 coats for jellies. Outdoors, those orange, green, gold flakies really shine. Very beautiful, especially if you are a green fan. Pictured are 2 coats of How's It Growing with a glossy top coat. Next we have the sister to How's It Growing, Knit Happens. Knit Happens is described as a bold red polish with a jelly finish in crimson, orange, gold flakes. In bright lighting you can see again that gorgeous holographic sparkle and shine. So this one's inspired by the beautiful knitted sweaters, scarves, socks, and mittens you see in the winter time. And again, lots of flakies in this polish. So as you can see, this one had a more opaque formula than How's It Growing. If you were in a rush, you could stick with 1 coat, but just for good measure, I went ahead with a second. Outdoors, you can see that gorgeous gold crimson flakies inside. And I will say in person, you can see the holographic a little bit better than you can in my video. Pictured are 2 coats of Knit Happens with a glossy top coat. Next, we have the namesake of the collection, which is Love at Frost Sight. Love at Frost Sight is described as a sparkling silver magnetic polish. In my opinion, it's prettiest when it's layered over darker shades, but you'll see that in my swatch. That's how I wore it. But you can also wear it in 2 or 3 coats, either alone or with a magnet. So you can see here, I am playing around with the magnet, having way too much fun. I'll be honest with you guys, I played around with the magnet on this one for a good 5 to 10 minutes. It's super reactive and very easy to manipulate into the designs you want. Very cool. So this polish is inspired by winter lovers, people who get really excited for the first snowfall of the year, enjoy winter sports, and extra reasons to get together with their family. So you can see I'm swatching it over, stream on, stream away, and it goes on very evenly. And I add the magnet and whoosh. You can see all the glitters just rush to the magnet. Like I said, it's super sensitive. I sped it up, but I did hold it on for 30 seconds, and this was the gorgeous result. Beautifully defined silver sparkles. Outdoors, it also looks so pretty. I think it looks really cool against that navy stream on, stream away base color. And then here's what it looks like in 3 coats on its own. I did add the magnet on the last coat, and I think it's a really cool effect. You see it in 1 coat over, stream on, stream away, and here you see it in 3 coats on its own with a magnet on top. And last but not least, my favorite, celebrate good shine, come on, na 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 na. Sorry, had to. It's called Celebrate Good Shine, and it's described as a pale champagne colored holographic polish. So as you can see, there's a mix of micro and small copper and gold holographic glitters. This one you can either wear in 1 thin coat as a topper, or how I prefer to wear it, in 2 or 3 coats. I wore 3 with full coverage, all by itself. So check out these gorgeous holographic glitters. You guys, get ready. That's all I'll say. Get ready, because when this one goes outside, you might lose your mind. I've already decided this one is the one I'm wearing for New Year's. Nothing can change my mind. I will say, because it's a glitter bomb, it is hard to get off, so I would recommend a peel off base. You can see the glitters disperse very evenly. I like them in 3 coats. And look at that shine. Pure rainbows, like diamonds on my fingers. Oh, I'm speechless. Yeah, I don't need to say anything more. Which do you think you'll pick up? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. I'll see you next week.